My name is Brendan Naseng and my matrix number is 07DEE1B22F2023 and my class is DEE1B. Oscilloscope is a device that allows the amplitude of electrical signal, whether they be voltage, current, power, and so on, to be displayed primarily as a function of time, the basic instrument for the study all types of waveform. An oscilloscope, sometimes abbreviated as scope, is a voltage sensing electronic instrument that is used to visualize certain voltage waveform. An oscilloscope can be display the variation of a voltage waveform in time on the oscilloscope screen. Main basic function of oscilloscope is measure AC or DC voltage, measure AC or DC current, measure the time and frequency, measure the phase differential between two waveforms. This is the example of oscilloscope. We can see oscilloscope has display control, triggering control, vertical control, and horizontal control. When using an oscilloscope, we need to adjust three basic settings to accommodate an incoming signal: the attenuation or amplification of the signal. Use volt or diff control to adjust the amplitude of the signal to desired measurement range. The time base, use time or diff control to set the amount of the time per division represented horizontally across the screen. The triggering of the oscilloscope, use the trigger level to stabilize a repeating signal or to trigger on a signal event. Let us see in the display control. An oscilloscope front panel includes a display screen and the knobs, buttons, switches, and indicator used to control signal display. As mentioned, at the front of this section, front panel controls are usually divided into vertical, horizontal, and trigger section. It also includes input connector. Vertical control. Vertical controls can be used to position and scale the waveform vertically. Also can be used to set the input coupling and other signal conditioning. Horizontal control. An oscilloscope horizontal system is most closely associated with its acquisition of an input signal, normally for a digital oscilloscope. Sample rate and record length are among the consideration here. Horizontal controls are used to position and scale the waveform horizontally. Trigger controls. An oscilloscope horizontal function synchronize the horizontal sweep at the correct point of the signal, essential for clear signal characteristics. The trigger makes the stabilize repetitive waveform and capture signal short waveform. I want to talk about the step to display a waveform on the screen of an oscilloscope. First, power on the oscilloscope. Second, connect the signal source, example function generator, to the oscilloscope input channel. Adjust the vertical controls to set the waveform amplitude on the screen. Fourth, adjust the horizontal control to set the time duration display. And 5, set the trigger level, source, and mode to synchronize the display with the input signal. Number 6, start the acquisition to capture and display the waveform on the screen. 7, use additional control for visibility and clarity if needed. 8, analyze the waveform for measurement and insight.
My name is Alvin Edson. Number metric is 07DEE 22F2007. So, what is function generator? A function generator is an initial electronic device used in various fields such as electronic, telecommunication, and scientific research. It generates the unstable electric waveform with different frequency, amplitude, and wave shape. Function generator provides stable and precise signal for testing and troubleshooting circuit, allowing engineer and technician to verify the performance and behavior of electronic component with control and setting to adjust waveform characteristic. They simulate sine, square, triangular, sawtooth, and pulse wave. Function generator play a crucial role in circuit testing, system development, and waveform generation, making them indispensable tool in the realm of electronic and electrical engineering. So we can see here the level of function generator is a front panel such as main display, entry key, shift key, output on-off key, power switch, frequency adjustment knob, dirty control, offset control, amplitude control, TEE output, and main output. So the function button group for the main display is the main display of a function generator provide information and control for selecting waveform type, adjusting frequency and amplitude, control duty cycle, and displaying waveform preview. It may also indicate output status and offer menu, navigation, and additional setting and feature. For the power switch, the power switch apply power to the function generator, and for the power on indicator, a light emitting diode LED is used to indicate when power is applied to the function generator. Frequency selection group consists of frequency range. This function is to set the frequency required, such as 1, 10, 100, 1K, 10K, 100K, 1 million Hz. Frequency selector 5. Time X the value of the frequency range with frequency selector to get the frequency required. This is also to get the desired frequency. Frequency selector must be multiplied with frequency range. For the amplitude modulation group consists of amplitude knob 9. To increase the amplitude of signal, this button should be adjusted. Turn clockwise to increase the value of anti-clockwise to decrease the value MV. For the waveform group, consists of waveform selector 4. This is to choose the type of waveform, either sine wave, rectangular, or triangle. For the DC offset group, consists of offset ADJ. A DJ offset control is provided to allow the DC level of the output waveform to be set as desired. Dirty control to simulate of the output waveform. For the waveform group is consist of waveform selector. This is choose type of the waveform, such as sine wave, rectangular wave, or triangle wave. We can see here the type of waveform such as sine, square, triangle, and sawtooth. Sine wave, a smooth periodic waveform representing harmonic motion. The square wave is digital waveform alternating between two levels with sharp transition. Triangle wave, waveform ranging linearly between two levels in a triangle shape. Sawtooth waveform ranging linear with a rapid reset to starting level. Pulse wave, series of rectangular pulse with specific width and repetition rate. Gaussian wave, smooth bell-shaped waveform following a Gaussian distribution. square pulse is sudden level change maintained for a specific duration before returning.